Just a quick heads up, Bard Rock Cafe fans. Our pre- and post-roll ads reference our new sponsor, Metallic Dice Games. Unfortunately, due to a minor timing issue, they rebranded their company, website, and coupon codes after we prepared this ad. We're working on new ads, but in the meantime, our sponsor is FanRoll, and our coupon code is Bard Rock Cafe, all as one word. The correct link and coupon code can be found in the show notes. Now please enjoy the ad and the episode. Armbar, I just got back the ad copy from our sponsors. Can you do the read for me?
Oh, boss, you know I can't read.
Right. Oh, look, it's Doubletail. Barry, can you spare a minute?
Sure. What's up? Also, I'm pretty sure I asked you not to call me Barry.
Well, Barry, our sponsors gave us this ad copy to read, and unfortunately our friend Armbar here can't read, so can you do the promo for us?
Sure thing. Hey there, sports fans. Baragon Doubletail here to remind you Bard Rock Cafe is brought to you by Dragon Master Games. Shop at their online storefront for your D&D and TTRPG products, as well as collectibles. We are also now partnered with Metallic Dice Games, who make high-quality dice sets, dice bags, trays, and towers, and other accessories. Follow our affiliate link and use code BARDROCK at checkout to save 10%, and a portion of your order goes to support the show. Finally, you can also support the show directly by subscribing to our Ko-fi. Subscribers get access to wild rewards like exclusive bonus content, tarot readings from Rook, social media shoutouts, and tabletop games with the cast. As always, all the relevant links can be found in the show notes. Now, let's rock!
Support the show, or I'ma come near ya!
You can't threaten your listeners.
It's not a threat, it's a promise! Support the show, jabronis!
Previously on Bard Rock Cafe. With a month to prepare for the tournament, our heroes set about doing whatever they could to get ready, training, studying, and merchandising. Now they've been transported to the elemental plane of fire for the tournament. Can Armbar and Doubletail kick some ass in the city of brass? Find out today on Bard Rock Cafe.
Welcome back to episode 37 of Bard Rock Cafe. Last time, the Bard Rock Cafe crew had a month off to train and prepare for an Afridi Prince's tournament, which occurs once every century. The champion of this tournament is granted a wish, granted by the prince himself. So, combatants from all over the plains come to participate. Now, Armbar, accompanied by an old buddy from his time in the gladiatorial pits, Doubletail, is one of the combatants. As their month-long preparation and training concluded, a portal opened up. They were sucked into the city of Brass on the plane of fire. That is where we left off. So, everyone, as you are all unanimously teleported to this strange alien location, the first thing that hits all of you is how oppressively hot it is. You guys have all stood next to an oven that's on, right? And like when they open it and the heat billows out and hits you in the face.
Oh yeah. I work next to that all day, every day.
Yeah. So you are very familiar with like the instant sensation of just hot air blasting everywhere around you. And so the heat is making the air kind of wave in front of you. So you can almost see the heat. Oddly, it's not uncomfortable.
So we're in Fantasy Florida.
A little bit.
Or Fantasy, Iowa in July.
There are people everywhere, popping in here and there. Allies of the combatants are down in the arena itself. Not the arena. Think of this more as an auditorium shaped like a coliseum. We'll say like a coliseum.
I was going to say, that's the word you're looking for.
Yeah. Armbar and Doubletail, you two find yourselves on a platform. Looking around, you see 14 other platforms, and teams of 2 begin to appear on those platforms until all 15 have groups on them. The crowd is densely packed. You see all variety of creatures there. Lots of Fireplane residents, sure, but also creatures from other planes. Humans, elves, dwarves, genasi, drow, githyanki, mind flayers. Demons and devils, even a few celestials, have come to this tournament. You see groups already gathering and looking at all 15. My dogs are playing. I am sorry. If it helps any, kind of scared the shit out of me too, and I've got headphones on, so.
We're the only one to
You're
get.
now in Bard Rock Cafe.
Hi,
That was the heckler.
Yep.
As you started to read off all these different races that were around there, I'm like, who? What? I was like, what's going on? Who's here?
Which is, frankly, the armbar response. I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck all these things are. I'm
We're
just
just
gonna
reading.
beat the shit out of all of them.
The armbar response is Asimar is a funny name. It has ass in it.
My ass is better than his. What's the deal? I'm an Asimar. That's just a guy.
So we're just standing
Isn't
there, right?
Asimar that thing where people whisper to you?
Oh,
No, that's
my
ASMR.
God.
Shut the fuck up.
That was awful, and I am so proud of you.
Oh my goodness.
Normally I would
I'm not the
just go
DM.
boo, but
I'm not the
that
DM,
was too good.
but I'm giving Nadir an inspiration for that.
I'm more upset that I didn't catch it, right? Like, that was really good. I feel a little ashamed of myself.
It flies under the radar. You take a pause, and then it hits you. Exactly.
You should have played a rogue.
Anyway, the crowd is looking at these 15 platforms.
Interesting number. Okay.
Yeah, 15's a weird. There's gonna be some weird seating in this.
It would be really cool if I just like rolled a nat 20 right now and we just get a bye for the first round.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I got a 9.
Well, I was going to have you roll that, actually. And a nat 20 was going to get you seated as the one group that doesn't have an opponent. But that's not you. You're going to have, what is it? 4 matches, yeah.
Is this double elimination or single?
Oh, it's a Swiss seed.
There's a losers bracket.
Swiss?
Okay, I'm the only person who's actually run tournaments to know what that means.
I mean,
know
I
the
definitely have
I
not.
actually know what Swiss is from playing Magic the Gathering.
I'm thinking of
but
round
that's beside the
robin
point.
is the problem.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, so many matches. Okay, that makes more sense now.
Are we
Okay.
still?
I
are we
don't know
still
what
on
any
the
of that is.
platforms?
Say what now?
Anyway,
Are we still on the platforms?
Yes.
Yes.
Were you gonna move to something else, or can we do something while we're on the platform?
I was setting up the scene, but you can absolutely do something while you're on the platform.
All right, I'm gonna
sorry.
elbow Double Tail and be like,
What?
now's our chance. We gotta show our stuff. So I'm gonna start like Armbar's gonna start like flexing,
yeah.
like showing off his muscles, like his pecs and his arms and his traps, and he's like, ooh, look at these, and he's gonna be like, oh, yeah, look at my bicep shot, and then he's gonna turn a little side, it's a tricep shot, and then all of a sudden he's gonna do a chest shot, and he's gonna turn around and all of a sudden give him a gluteus maximus shot. Bah!
Oh hell yeah.
Ain't got nothing.
The arm-
Ain't got nothing.
The armbar ass shot.
Yep. And the booty
Oh,
and
buddy.
the butt cheeks are just gonna go popping. Boom, 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 boom. You ain't got shit.
What? That was the best sound effect.
We're keeping that in the edit.
Oh, we absolutely are. So, Armbar and Double Tail, you guys are showing off.
We're just flexing.
Yeah, just
Flexing on the haters.
here we are. The rest of you, as you're looking at the other contestants, you know, there's nobody else is really doing this. Everybody is. They're
We
actually.
came in, we did not understand the assignment
Matter
at
of
all.
fact.
get it.
Matter of
They don't
fact.
get
Hang on.
They don't get it.
10, 11. What's the 11th group?
Uh-oh.
Okay. You see a fiery-haired individual open his mouth as if to scream, but as he screams, he morphs into a massive golden dragon. Lets out a roar instead, and you feel that you are a little bit outshined.
Can I cast thaumaturgy from where I'm at and make Armbar several times louder?
You may.
I'm gonna do that. Somewhere in the hot crowd, Epi is just like fanning himself, sees all this, casts thaumaturgy.
And Armbar's
Oh, yeah.
echoes above the dragon.
What you got, sucker?
I want to do like some flourishes with my new greatsword since it like lights on fire and do like a fire dancing routine.
Fire, you say?
Play to the crowd a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's the plane of fire. We're in the city of brass.
Hey, you know what else?
You gotta be the fan favorites.
I would like to cast thaumaturgy again because you can stack that shit, and that is gonna be the fanciest, brightest, color-changing flame ever because I can do that
Hell yeah.
apparently.
Yes, you can.
Man.
You can have... I forget how many in a single minute.
Up
Yeah,
to
you
3.
can stack them.
I want to use minor illusion to create a pillar of fire behind the two of them.
Okay. It's a 5-foot pillar, so I mean it's okay. There
Someone
are
just lights a big lighter behind us.
My character is flexing so hard that it looks like he's about to have, like, an
you
issue.
got veins in your neck just all the way popping out. Like,
Like he's about
What's
to
the
pop
guy?
something out.
what's the guy from Dragon Ball? Hercule.
Goku.
No, not Goku.
Mr. Satan.
All of
Yeah,
them?
Mr. Satan, where he's just that guy, but like he's yeah.
But he actually just sucks.
Oh my god. How come I've never made a Hercule character?
I hate to break it to you, this just became your Hercule character.
This
A
is
little
my
bit.
this is my Hercule character.
It's about to
But
say,
like-
didn't
Oh no.
Not
Don't disrespect Armbar like this.
this is true.
if Hercule wasn't, if Mr.
Bad.
Satan wasn't just awful, he'd be Armbar.
Well,
Right.
to be fair, Mr. Satan is only awful because there are Saiyans.
right.
And
Also-
like Krillin.
Mr. Satan's also basically a Macho Man Randy Savage parody.
Yeah.
That is true.
Like his whole thing is, I'm a pro wrestler.
I'm the champ.
Except he's got
Yeah.
an afro, which makes him even more badass.
Hell yeah.
So I'm the champ,
Uh,
Goku.
Armbar versus Goku. Who wins?
Armbar.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Should we roll like a performance check for all this? or-
you know what? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll give you both advantage
Alright.
because you're getting help from your allies.
And you're both proficient.
Hell
Correct.
yeah. 23.
Oh, I got the same thing on both die, so I got a 19. 23-19.
Okay. You guys are putting on a show. Let me do some rolls real quick for the other ones. No. Got one nat 20.
Boo.
You are laughably outshining most people. There is a pair of I'll come back to the nat 20 because it's interesting who got it. But there is a pair of green-robed figures with like very exaggerated features, really long ears, eyebrows that are like inches long, right? Noses that go out very far. You all would know these are Fae. They are wearing deep green and orange colored robes. They make a very big show of basically like glimmering starlight hovering above them just for a moment. And it's very impressive. But it's not as impressive as you two. Let's see who else. Nope. All of the casters are getting nat 1s. I just need you to know that.
Let's go.
Awesome.
The dragon got a 15, so respectable. You still out. You shouted down the dragon.
He's gonna be our rival.
Okay. Okay. A pair of genies standing on the far right platform almost match your performance as they use their aerial magic to create a cyclone in which they both emerge, showing off basically that, yeah, we're in this too. The nat 20 went to a pair of demons.
Uh-oh.
They are flashy.
Your 5-foot pillar of fire is completely overshadowed by a 20-foot tall pillar of flame that engulfs their entire platform. Epi,
Wah, wah.
you in particular would notice a shadowy face looking out from the flames as Moloch.
Oh, no.
As this evil grin crosses his face, the flames explode outward. Normally extremely warm, but because of the setting, the wave of heat is not what it could have been in comparison. And you see two demons standing there, ready to fight. One with a long beard and one with several chains wrapped around its body.
You sure isn't one with a long chain and one with several long beards?
No, it's definitely the way I said it. But each group is showing off. Only a few manage to impress everyone the way you guys have. The crowd is going wild. You see people already making bets. Floating on a stage high above the 15 platforms is the Afridi Prince. And he goes, "Welcome, welcome!" You all hear him in your native tongue.
Oh, that's fun.
So, Epi, you in particular would know he is using the tongue spell. Because you hear Infernal, Brock, you hear Kalashtar.
Corey.
Yeah, that, you know what I mean. Armbar, you hear Orcish. Everybody, you hear your native tongue. Welcome to the tournament of the century. We have 15 teams. Only one will win the right to a wish spell. In return, they'll fight for our entertainment. There are only a few rules. Only 2 combatants per team. Each team will fight until they surrender, are knocked out, removed from the ring, or killed. And they will be fighting on other planes, but crowd loves someone enough to buy them a favor. I will allow their allies that they have brought with them the chance to interfere in the fight. So remember, give us a show. All proceeds go to my personal wealth and fund this entire ordeal. All of you betting, be sure to pay ahead of time. If you do not pay your debts, we will find you and kill you. Or enslave you, one or the other. Fighters! And you see a massive, what looks like, basically, an ethereal, rotating screen, 4 sides to it. Almost like a Jumbotron, where you see a tournament roster.
Yes! Brackets! I'm so hype!
There are no team names on it.
Oh.
Yet. It says, so, 15 teams. One team is going to be lucky and be able to sit out the first match. There will be no rests between matches. You will have about an hour as the other teams fight. Make the most of it. And be careful. You only have so much time to prepare. For those of you with magic, remember, measure out how much you want to spend. Now, let's see what our combat is looking like. He snaps his fingers, and you start seeing names appear on there. The Fey Lords appear down in the corner, facing off against the Enchanters Guild. You see up in another corner, the Dragon's Champions against the Paladin of Pain. In another corner, you see the Mind Flayers versus the Paladins of Helm. Another, the Dark Druids against the Bard Rock Crew. The Genasi Champions against Moloch's Demons. The Frost Giants against the Drow. And the Dragon against the Lich.
The Lich? Oh god.
Oh boy.
I noticed that some of these teams sounded like they were just one person, and that's worrying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then down by themselves, seated out of the first match, is the Genie. Both of them clapping each other on the shoulders as they realize they automatically advance to the next round.
Interesting.
Wait a minute.
They cheated.
What's a genie need with a witch spell?
Bragging rights?
Would you like to roll a history check?
Sure. I mean, mostly joking, but sure, I'll roll history whenever you want me to.
Well, this
Go
makes,
right ahead.
This makes sense.
25.
They're only allowed to have 3 wishes.
Not enough. Yeah.
Only the nobility get a wish. The ability to cast a wish spell. Not all genie are nobility.
So these are some fucking genie plebs. Okay.
Yep.
Using actual plebeian.
So, as the Jumbotron begins to roll over the different matches, you notice that first up, ahead of everyone else, is Moloch's demons against the Genasi champions. They are pulled immediately from the platform, and you all watch as a massive portal opens up in the center of the arena, and everyone can watch the match happening. You are able to see the arena they are fighting in, but they are on another plane. And it looks like they are free-falling through the sky, and the Air Genasi is having an easy time of it, because he can fly. The Earth Genasi is an Earth Genasi, and is just falling. He takes out a potion and drinks it. Suddenly he's flying, while the demons seem to be having no luck at all. The one with the chains reaches out his chain and grabs hold of the other one. The demons are united and waiting for the attack. And the Genasi swoop in to try and strike. The chain demon shoots out 2 more chains and ensnares both of them, while the demon with the long beard seems to grow even longer as it shoots out and begins to smother the Earth Genasi, who is struggling. The chain demon is now wrapping up the Air Genasi. They seem to be overwhelmed. The Genasi are completely engulfed, and after several minutes of them struggling and fighting, they are released, completely dead.
Oh.
The match is over in a matter of a couple of minutes, as the 2 demons are poofed back onto their stage, and the Genasi platform lies empty. Then, as the Afridi Prince rolls to see who plays again, is the Bard Rock crew against the Dark Druids.
Oh boy.
Are we able to help?
What would you like to do?
It
You have a
requires
moment.
touch. I'm a little far away. Aren't I?
You are.
Brock throws out 2 bardic inspirations, 1 on each of them.
Okay. You each go into this with a Bardic Inspiration.
Thanks.
Hang on. Let me see what I can do from a distance. I can't do anything.
Does Nadir have any spells?
I do. I found a way to get more haste off, but I'm gonna save that for later in the fight. Nadir's gonna get the crowd on our side by like using some combination of Druidcraft, Prestidigitation, and Thaumaturgy to like put Bard Rock Cafe and fireworks up above the like planar hole or whatever you want to call it that's gonna lead into the arena.
And Brock's going to play a theme song for the Bard Rock Cafe crew.
Okay.
Alright, PEMDAS die. Give me a 12 plus 11 is going to be 23.
Okay.
They're like a fast machine, always fighting clean. The best damn fighters that I ever seen. They have thunderous flair and muscles to spare. You know their opponents haven't got a prayer. Each a pillar of might, they can go all night. Round after round, they'll always win the fight. They'll beat you all night long. That's right, they'll beat you all night long.
2 shadowy-looking figures on the Dark Druid stage look at each other and try to muster up some kind of thorny, vine-like response to outperform you. And with an 8 on the die, they do not. With their 0 bonus to performance.
Can I activate my Flame Tongue Greatsword and just as we're getting ready to go in and like try to intimidate them with it?
Absolutely. Roll Intimidation.
That is a 14 plus 4, 18.
Okay. I will have them roll against your Intimidation roll. 19 for one. 6 for the other.
Yes.
So, one of them is afraid of you. So they have the frightened condition going into this.
Nice.
As you are both pulled away into a different plane. You look around, you notice rocky crags all around you. There are... looks to be like fighting in a canyon. There are sheer rock faces on either side of you, and a long, narrow pathway between the 2 of you. Go ahead, both of you give me a perception check real quick.
Dirty 20.
14.
Okay. 14, you just notice that it's very rocky and mountainous. The dirty 20, Doubletail, you notice that the canyon seems unstable. Like if you were to do enough damage to one of the sides, you might trigger a rock fall of some kind.
Okay. Hey, I think we can I whisper over to Armbar. I think we can use the terrain here to our advantage, maybe.
What are you thinking there, Doubletail?
If we can just make the ground beneath them crumble and fall away, they fall really far. We don't have to worry about actually killing them.
So we'll set a trap, lure them in there, and then watch them fall.
Hell yeah. Predator handshake.
So, let's are we like in a valley where there's only like two different ways to enter into the area that we're in, or do we see the opponents anywhere?
Yeah, you see them like down at the other end of the canyon. It's like it's not a short canyon, but like you have a ways to go before you reach each other. But also, if you try to walk forward, you notice there's still a wall of force in front of you. You hear an ethereal voice calling out as you hear the Afridi Prince go, "Now, the end of the countdown, begin the fight. Everyone, place your bets. All bets are in."
Oh, I was gonna bet on myself.
I was going to say, the BRC crew did not get a chance to place bets on this fight.
If you want to bet, you may absolutely bet.
I want to bet
I
a
put
diamond.
15 gold down on myself.
Okay, you're betting a diamond? How much
Yep.
is the diamond worth?
One of my 300 gold piece diamonds that Armbar and Doubletail are going to win.
Okay.
Wow.
Brock is looking for somebody in the market for a soul.
Okay.
I have a second soul. Is anybody in the market for a soul? One Kaleshtar Quarry Spirit. This is a rare
Is this
variety of
Brock or
Quarry
is it roll?
I'm betting roll. I have a Quarry Spirit, a rare Quarry Spirit, not a benevolent spirit, a malevolent Quarry Spirit, 1 in a million. Who will take the bet for one Quarry Spirit?
I will. As you turn, you see a hunched over night hag
Oh boy.
reaching out her hand
Oh no.
as, almost on cue, a little fire sprite pops up in front of both of you. I'm here to take the bets. One soul, and what are you putting up? Another soul.
Oh no. Don't deal with hags. What are you doing? No.
She holds out a leather satchel. Says, I have a soul of my own to offer. Do you take the deal?
Oh shit.
Oh no, what if Brock wins a third soul?
Oh god.
We get crowded in there.
I'll take that bet.
Hell yeah.
Is this like
Let's go.
is this like a cue for us to just throw so you get rid of roll? And it's not
No.
a problem anymore?
Don't throw.
If I
I bet a diamond on this.
Oh, that's true.
That
Very
is one.
conflicting bets here from the party.
Dude, that is one way to end this arc before the baby comes.
Just throw. Alright, we're done. GG, guys.
Hey, we solved the major problem. We got rid of roll.
Yep. I will not stop you. It will cut this arc very short. I have not accounted for that at all.
Just ruin everything.
Alright.
Alright, see you guys.
Brock,
Brock spits his
nothing.
hand and offers a handshake.
Okay. The fire sprite goes,
Alright.
now the deal is set, and a little contract appears in his hand that he stuffs in a bag. He flutters off to another group making deals. Did anybody else want to gamble anything?
I put 15 gold on myself.
You do so.
Myself an armbar, I guess.
These are both unknown factions, and so, as such, the odds are 1-to-1. Nobody really knows. So, if you win, you get your 15 gold back, plus another 15.
Hell yeah.
Same deal with the soul, same deal with the diamond.
We can kind of bet whatever, right?
If you would like to find someone betting, you have to offer something that somebody would want. If you're offering toothpicks, probably not a lot of takers.
Right. I meant in a more, like, metaphysical... Can I bet the inspiration that I've been carrying around for forever?
Whoa.
That's a little bit weird, so, like, I'm not opposed to saying no.
And
You
what,
get double inspiration.
what are you looking to get?
I don't know. What's the odds against them?
Even odds.
Yeah,
But
right now it is even odds.
Oh, okay, so I don't know, 2 inspirations? I don't know. It was just a weird thought.
I like it. It is very out of character-y, but I'll allow it.
Okay.
A member of the Fae comes over to you Looks to be a nymph-like creature. Says, I will offer my own inspiration.
Oh.
Yours for mine.
Do it.
Oh God. Dealing with Fae and their weird interpretations of things.
Can I have your attention,
This man.
please?
That is exactly why I chose what I chose.
I don't I'm already playing a Kenku in another game. I don't want to lose the ability for independent thought.
Keep singing!
You know what? Yeah. We established last time Nadir has absolute confidence in these two. He's gonna do it. He's gonna agree to this.
A little fire sprite appears. Says, the bet is placed! We have a record of it! Be sure to pay up, whoever loses! Poof, with a little flash of smoke. He's off somewhere else.
I'm gonna lean over to Brock and just be like, how much do you think he gets paid for that?
Definitely not enough.
I don't get paid anything at all! I just get to live!
I think I know what I'm betting for one of these rounds. I want that guy as another one of my familiars.
Just pick.
2 imps appear in front of you. Or fire sprites, I should say, not imps. One of them goes, you're wanting to bet for him. What do you have to put on the table? For one of the imps, one of the fire sprites of the Afriti Prince.
I'm gonna kind of shuffle around through my bag and pull out tin can. I got this.
Your homunculus.
Yeah.
The bet is placed!
I'm
You
gonna
take
look.
the bet?
Yeah. I take the bet. I'm just gonna look at tin can.
No pressure,
Alright, so I'm getting you a friend. We're gonna cheer real hard for Armbar and Double Tail. Alright?
Epi,
Yeah?
roll me an insight check.
Oh no.
It's gonna be like in-game, and this little thing is just going to... I rolled a 23.
Okay. Epi, this fire sprite looks at you with gigantic puppy dog eyes like, you're trying to free me.
Oh, yeah.
And then, poof, he's gone, because he still has a job to do. He's not free yet, so...
I really want this fire sprite to be free. He's such a hard worker.
Hey Marty, we should probably throw this fight so everybody loses.
Hey now. How dare.
I'm just waiting for like when we get to the part where you guys win and get the wish. Marmur's is like, I wish for a meatball sub.
Meatball soup and a cup of coffee.
As literally every other team just jaw floored, right? Just no.
I mean,
I just want to go back to
there
my
is a
old
worse way to
days.
go.
I will say the stakes for the bets on round 1 are already pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So there's no pressure or anything yet.
Wait, if Epi gets that fire sprite as a new familiar, can anybody place bets for the rest of the tournament?
There's more fire sprites.
Yeah, there's like hundreds.
Okay.
There's so many people in the crowd right now. You have like an army of fire sprites popping around.
Damn, that would be so crazy if
Pretty
Epi
crazy.
won the ability to bet as their reward for round 1.
I'll get there when
We've
the
got to
when the
stop Epi's
odds are
familiar
really
from
good.
collecting bets anyway.
Yeah, the odds are pretty good right now.
When the GM says that they didn't plan for you to lose, odds are pretty good.
That's
I-
true.
We need to edit that sentence out. That part in the part where we comment on it.
It's implied. You can leave that in. I think it's fine. It's implied that obviously I don't think you're going to lose the first match. But I'm also not like letting you have it either.
Epi, we just opened up a gift shop to help raise funds to rebuild the Bard Rock. Look at this fancy new design.
I'd love that on a new t-shirt.
You are transported to a world of t-shirts, all identical. You can feel your sense of self slipping away from you as the shirts reach out and grab you and assimilate.
I cast Dispel Magic.
Epi, where'd you go?
Wild magic. Don't ask. It was terrible. So, where's the gift shop going to be?
Oh, well, we have two storefronts, bardrockcafe.redbubble.com and tpublic.com/users/bardrockcafe, so anyone can support the Bard Rock.
You know, the coffee mug is really cute.
And that's not all we sell. We have t-shirts, hoodies, children's apparel, baby
Bard
onesies,
Rock
notebooks,
Cafe's gift shop
stickers.
is now open. Sales go to support the show, so if you want to help out and also get some cool Bard Rock Cafe merch, go check it out.
And that's everything we had so far. Epi, are you listening?
Did you say something?
So I have a question about the terrain.
Yeah.
Back to the match now. The bets are done.
Is like the unevenness, like, or the unstable sections, like the walls of the canyon crag, or is it the floor?
Kind of everything, actually. Like, you
Okay.
definitely... Now that Doubletail has pointed it out to you, you think the ground would not be hard to, like, break, but you think there's probably just more ground underneath it, right? It's the ground. The walls, you think you could probably, with enough of a hit, make some rocks fall from the top of the canyon into the canyon itself.
Okay.
So, the Afridi Prince turns it over to a fire elemental announcer, who, also speaking in tongues, so that you can all understand where normally it would just be fire sounds. And now the match can commence in 3, 2, and the crowd is going completely nuts, right? 1, begin! Doubletail, as your hand has been on this wall of force, you feel it just dissipate. I need both of you to roll initiative.
I fall over it.
Roll initiative with disadvantage. No, don't.
No! Okay.
I got a 7.
I'll do it for the joke. It's fine. I got a 9.
Do the members of the party who are not actively in the match need initiative rolls for anything?
You do not. I will be taking
Okay.
breaks periodically, like between rounds, if you want to do anything.
Okay,
Alright.
because I know that we have the crowd favor we can cash in to interfere. So I was like, how does that work?
We'll do that eventually.
Alright. So, Armbar, what was yours?
7.
Doubletail?
9. I also do have the list of the extra things that we received, just in case.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about all those boons.
Yeah, so we have 3 audience favor, inspiration once per match, use of Indomitable once per match, so we can re-roll a saving throw that we fail. Whatever undead experience met, I'm not entirely
There's a lich, so
Yeah,
sure.
it's just
Oh, that's
we're
true.
used to fighting them.
1 potion that we can use once per match. We have a flying, 2 growth, a greater invisibility, cloud giant strength, and speed. Armbar, you can force disadvantage once per combat round as a reaction. My echo can make an additional attack as a bonus action. And we can rewind time by 1 combat round once per match. I think that's just a me
Yeah, I
thing.
think that's just a you thing. I didn't even realize that. That's awesome.
So that's what we got.
and don't forget, you each have a 1 bardic inspiration.
And Bardic Inspiration. Is that a D8?
It's a D8.
Okay.
I wonder how
Okay.
high up the valley is. Like how high the walls of the crag are.
Now, I think I got mixed up. Are we on, like, the bottom of this canyon, or are we, like, on the top,
You are-
side of a
You are
cliff?
in the canyon.
In the canyon. Okay.
Like
It
in
is
the valley
sheer
of
rock
the
face
canyon.
on both sides.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So, yeah, so instead of, like, knocking them off the top of the canyon, we just, like, make a landslide on top of them.
That is an
I
option.
got my strategy, like, yeah.
Okay. So, one of the druids is up first. As he throws his dark hood back, you see an old, withered man chanting. You watch as, from beneath the rocks, vines begin to form along a length of ground between you and them. Doubletail and Armbar, you are both up next.
Nothing happens yet with those vines?
Nothing yet.
Okay. How far away are they?
About 60 feet.
Oh.
Okay.
Like I say, not super far away.
Do you want to go first, Tyler, or?
Yeah, I could go first. Let's see. I was gonna run forward. I guess my plan has changed. based on what the druid's doing. Let's see, I can go 40 feet. How far away is the vines on the ground?
So, you think you have about 20 to 30 feet to go, and then you hit the vines.
Okay. How high is the crag wall?
About 300 feet high.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I think I'm gonna run up to the edge of the vine, and the other guy's just standing there next to the other guy.
Yeah, you get the sense that his turn probably hasn't come up yet. Like he maybe is 3 in initiative.
On a scale of 1 to 25-ish.
Well, Minibar and I are gonna run up, to close to the edge of the vines, and then.
Oh yeah, I forgot Minibar was
Yeah,
here.
hell yeah.
Yes. Minibar is still armbar.
And I will then rage, which triggers my wild magic.
Correct.
And I rolled a 6, which is until your rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain +1 bonus to AC, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
That is
Oh,
super
yeah.
helpful. So as long as you guys are within 10 feet of each other, you have +1 armor class. And that includes any, additional combatants you may or may not bring in.
Stragglers.
Like Minibar.
Right.
Alright, so you've raged. You have +1 armor class. Minibar has +1 armor class. So have your action.
I'm going to throw my javelin at the guy that cast the thorns.
Okay.
I got an 18 to hit.
Alright. So you see your javelin, and it seems like it's flying true. And then one of the vines whips up and snatches it from the air. Your javelin is just hovering there, being held by the vine.
They get defensive magic. Those wussies.
Huh.
I'm gonna use the rest. I'm gonna use my other attack. Is this a good idea or not?
What would Armbar do?
Well, he would race forward what he can. How far?
Does he know that he can't?
Well, I feel like he probably would if he saw that.
That's also true.
It's like a trap. How far away is the canyon wall from where he's standing?
The valley itself is about, depending on where you are in it, 40 to 50 feet wide.
Okay. So if I used, I've already used my movement then.
I mean, I'd say you'd have about 5 feet left of your regular movement. Well, no, you're a barbarian. What's your actual move speed?
I got 40.
You have about 15 feet of movement left.
So probably not enough to get to the canyon wall.
I'll say you can just get to the canyon wall. I'll give you that.
Alright. I'll move to the canyon wall. And... Is the thorns over there?
The vines seem to just reach the canyon
Alright. I am going to... I'll take the short sword, and I'll throw it as hard as I can at the canyon wall, far enough away from me, probably midway between... Or, I'll say, right over where, the two druids are, and see if we can, damage this wall a little bit.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
Just, D20, or...
Well, just
With the short
you're
sword.
making an attack with your short
Okay.
sword.
Ooh.
Is that what I think it is?
Oh, yeah, it is.
You know the drill.
But it was a
It's
nat one.
It was a
Oh,
nat
no.
1. It was corroded, so... I rolled a 29 and a 78.
These are both good, actually.
Yes!
Which one would you like?
I
I will let you choose.
let's go with the 29.
Okay. I will say for the duration of this tournament, you at least would know that. For the duration of this tournament, you gain immunity to psychic damage.
Wow.
Nice.
But, you cannot see the color purple.
Oh,
Oh!
Damn it.
not the color
That
purple.
movie is so good.
Ooh. Wait, that's a
That's a good musical, dude.
that's a very
Did somebody else just say that? I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
that's
Marty and I
good.
made the
No.
same joke.
that's just a very interesting set if you guys happen to go up against Mind Flayers next.
Exactly.
Yeah, Armbar is now functionally just immune to mind flayers.
Damn.
Yeah, but also mind flayers are kind of purple.
Oh.
Are they purple or are they purple and blue? Are they partially invisible to Armbar?
They're
Or is it
like purplish.
It's like a grayscale thing.
Are we talking like violet?
It's more, you are colorblind.
Yeah, I was just gonna say color
Oh,
blind.
okay.
Oh,
You can't, like,
they're 50.
throw a purple blanket over yourself.
Everything purple is now a green screen to Armbar.
Right.
Oh no, I just wanted them to be like 50% opacity.
Okay, so I don't need to tell you that your short sword just falls ineffectually into the vines
Fair enough.
Sad.
and becomes completely wrapped up in them. So, I believe that is your turn, correct?
I would just like to add that I'd like to move Minibar closer to me to be within the veil. And then
Gotcha.
I'd like to save anything he has left for Double Tail. Because I don't want to I feel like the fire damage might be able to help with the vines.
Yeah, that was kind of in my brain too. So I guess I'll take my turn now, because that's cool.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. Minibar is holding his actions.
Okay. Then Berrigan is going to take the Flame Tongue Greatsword, get up to the edge of where the vines are, and just kind of stab into it and try to like light it all on fire.
Roll an attack with advantage.
With advantage, okay. Sweet. Good thing I had advantage. That is a 23.
So you carve a massive swath away from these vines. The fire damage does a lot of, it really hurts the vines, but they also don't, catch on fire, right? It's just,
Okay.
The vines themselves seem to pull away from the flaming sword.
Okay. So we could I use that then and take movement through this without taking too much of a penalty?
Sure.
Okay, then I will take my 35 feet of movement through these vines using the sword to kind of clear a path.
Gotcha. So you get about 10 feet past, the barrier of the vines, but where you're moving, you're also carving away the vines.
Okay.
The vines are all around you, but you're not amidst them. Does that make sense? You didn't walk into the vines, you've just carved directly into, their space.
Yeah. Okay, how far are the druids away from me now?
So, the vines themselves are, 30 feet long. So you're 10 feet in, you got 20 feet to go, and then, another 10 feet past that to get to the druids.
Okay. Well, I can't take a dash action since I've already attacked. Actually, yes, I can. I action surge.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll action surge, and I will dash to get closer.
Okay. So, you get about halfway... No, you get about 20 feet into the vines. And then, as you're moving past that point, you trigger a reaction attack from something.
Uh-oh.
As a vine reaches out to try and snare your legs. So, let's see how we do. That's a nat 20 for the vine.
Rude, but okay.
You are going to take 11 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you are pulled 10 feet sideways into the vines themselves. I will say, because you rolled that ridiculous perception at the start of this round, you're able to see down into the vines. There is a central mass that now seems to be forming and rising up out of the vines. It was
Okay.
It was hiding itself among the massive tangle. Now that it has revealed itself and moved, you're able to notice it for what it is, which is the vine monster controlling the field of vines.
Okay. Is it within range of me? Because I technically still have one more attack.
Yeah, it has pulled you up to it.
Okay. I turn to Armbar and I say, "Take care of the nerds over there, I got this thing." And I swing at him.
And how do you do?
Let's find out. I gotta roll. Ooh, pretty good. That is a 25 to hit this vine monster.
Yeah, you definitely hit with your flame tongue longsword, great sword, whichever one you're using.
So this is 4d6 plus 5. 2d6 of which is fire damage. Should I differentiate that? Is there like a vulnerability here?
If you're doing fire damage, double the damage.
Okay. But just the fire damage?
Just
or
the
all
fire
of it?
damage, not the slashing. Additionally, I rolled another
Okay.
2d4 because I forgot that the vine crit you. You take another 2 damage.
Okay.
That's the best crit you could possibly had happen to
Yeah,
you.
that was
Hell yeah.
a shitty roll, but that's okay.
2 1s. We love to see it. I mean, oh no, how unfortunate. So 5 plus 5, 10 slashing damage, and then 11 fire damage, which is doubled to 22.
So 32 total damage, correct?
Yes.
Damn.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you just take a massive chunk out of this vine monster. Like, you all can see just a shudder across the vine field as you hit this vine creature. You have dealt a pretty heavy blow. It's still looking okay, but it definitely felt that.
And then I will use my bonus action to manifest Echo. So my Echo appears, I'll say, it comes in within 15 feet of me. Is there a way that I can make it appear that it's not in the vines?
Yes, so you got pulled 10 feet. So anywhere, like 15 feet, you can go back to your little pathway that you were carving.
Okay. I'll put my Echo in there.
Okay. That's where it is.
That's my turn.
Cool. The other druid... Well, first of all, before we go there, Minibar. Is he doing anything?
No, I think it's best if he stays back.
Okay. The other druid also begins his chanting, and as his spell completes, he seems to make some kind of enchantment on the vines as they begin to regrow and connect and regenerate.
Rude.
And that path that you had carved through them starts to very quickly regrow, and you're noticing where you cut, as bad as it was, like, you're noticing it's starting to regrow a little, right? But not that fast, like, you did 32 points of damage, holy shit. But it's starting to regrow. So, that is the end of round 1. The spectators are going wild as they watch this vine monster that the druids have summoned grasping armbar, or grasping double tail and keeping you trapped in there, but they also scream in joy as you just carve into this thing. They're like, oh man, he's fucking him up. People are losing their mind, you know.
Yeah.
The rest of the Bard Rock crew, what would you like to do in this moment as you've watched all of this happen?
Alright, so Brock has got himself, his unseen servants, and his retainers all selling concessions to people in the stands, walking there. Hot dogs! Get your hot dogs here! How's a cup of Keystone Light? Fresh from the Bard Rock Cafe.
And because this is your group that's competing right now, people are buying Bard Rock shirts. Which is funny because, like, there's a stone giant that has purchased, like,
He's wearing
the quadruple XL, and, like, he's got it as, like, a glove. He's like, and he's just sitting there, really just pleased with the shirt, right?
That looks
It's on-
amazing
it's on his
on
the
you.
finger.
Double Tail action figures. I'm showing the Double Tail action figures. They have, like, fire sword swing action.
There are some pixies that are really interested in purchasing some action figures.
Can I roll insight on those pixies to see why they want action figures?
Absolutely.
I'm imagining the cloud giant just has the t-shirt like on his finger.
It's a finger puppet.
That-
He got the largest shirt, and he's wearing it as a glove.
Oh.
Alright, that is 17 plus 2 for a 19.
Alright, let's see what they roll. Oh, no, you see it. They absolutely are going to use these action figures to prank the shit out of people.
Awesome.
But also, like, it's like a little kid that's just getting a new toy, right? And they just want to go play with it. And they are just bright-eyed and overjoyed at being able to purchase this.
Not gonna lie, that is not why I thought the Pixies were buying action figures, considering that they're about the same size as the Pixies.
I understand. But
I just wanted to say that for the audience.
oh, sure. Yeah, so you are making bank. People are buying just all of the merch right now because so far, pretty good. What about the rest of you?
I don't think Nadir's been doing much except like being part of the crowd and hollering as much as he can and like just being hype, as
Okay.
well as like adding some special effects in front of the screen.
Old man hype. Gotcha.
He's definitely using a little bit of magic to like. I'm not a special effects person. I don't like. Justin doesn't know what goes into this, but like, he's definitely doing some stuff to make Armbar and Double Tail like look better.
Oh, for sure. Go ahead and roll an intelligence performance check.
Okay.
So where normally it's your charisma, it's your intelligence for this one.
Okay, that's. Oh wait, hold on. I think I have. Something is wrong. We don't still have Brock's modifier.
I'm trying to proc it, I
do
really
not.
am.
Okay, 16. My intelligence and charisma are the same.
Oh, cool. Well, see, I thought I was doing something clever, but no.
He's a sorcerer,
No,
so...
Yeah, the crowd is definitely like, you are swaying them towards Armbar and Double Tail right now. But like, it's still very early in the fight. There is the Fire Elemental announcing from several, looks to be glowing orbs that are just situated at key locations throughout the Colosseum, giving a play-by-play. Oh, and as they open up, Armbar runs to the side of the canyon and fails miserably. But Double Tail charges into the vines, carving them away, but oh, he gets pulled in. Just stuff like that, right? Non-stop commentary. Before I move on, Effie, is there anything you want to do?
Yes. I'm going to be watching the show, but also with my little obelisk rock of tongues. Can I kind of meander through the crowd and get closer to one of the other 15 competitors and kind of snoop?
Sure. So roll stealth to be not like stealthy, but like unassuming as you wander the crowd.
16.
And then roll perception. Okay. So you are fairly... Again, you're not trying to be unseen. You're trying to, like, act casual, basically.
Yeah. Don't be
And
suspicious.
roll perception.
Don't be suspicious.
Right, exactly.
That's a 17 for my perception.
Okay. Which group are you trying to go to? Do you have one in mind?
Probably whichever one's closest, but I kind of want to see if I can overhear the mind flayers.
Okay. So, the thing about mind flayers is that they are very in tune with the minds of everyone around them. So as you have the thought, I want to listen in on what the mind flayers are talking about. You notice they are all looking at you.
Oh yeah, mind flayers. I'm just gonna nod. What? I have an eye for good company.
They do the Zoidberg thing at you. Yeah, exactly.
Do I understand it with tongues, or are they just running away?
It is roughly translated the mind flayer equivalent of the middle finger.
Yep, that sounds like a mind flayer. What's the next closest one?
So, I'll tell you what. I will roll D10. It's 9. Okay. Neat.
Oh boy.
There is the Paladin of Pain and the Grand Magister standing side by side. The Paladin of Pain is wearing massive plated black metal armor with a vicious sword strapped to his back, looking very imposing. It looks like he is in full uniform, and is discussing with a small gnome. The gnome looks to be more of a magic user, kind of is dressed in kind of like a sequined, shiny, glittery, over-the-top robe, and like a brightly colored turban with like feathers and jewels attached all over to it. He's talking in a high-pitched voice. Yeah, Albert, we're gonna win this. Remember, you do all the fighting, and I'll do all the support. We're gonna win that wish. And nobody's gonna be able to stop us!
I'm gonna keep listening in, see if I can hear what they're gonna use that wish for.
Okay.
And all that stuff. Carry on. I'm gonna keep
So-
snooping.
I also want to say before we return to the match that because Mr. Spicy should not be wandering through the crowd with Epi, he's just sitting at the food cart, like hissing at random passersby, but in a friendly way.
Look, he
What
is
is this
wearing the
Wait,
t-shirt.
who's Mr. Spicy?
Yes,
Yeah,
Mr.
Spicy's
here.
modeling the t-shirt.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Mr. Spicy's just like sitting at the food cart with Brock, modeling the t-shirts and the action figures, playing with his little stuffed beholder. Like he's just like the mascot of the food cart.
As round 2 begins, I will now roll actual initiative for the Vine Monster.
Oh boy.
With a nat 1, the Vine Monster is going dead last,
Let's go.
which means it also has used its reaction. Anyway, the first druid, now concentrating on keeping the Vine Monster in existence, instead is going to begin casting a different spell as a mote of flame appears in his hand, and he chucks it all the way across the vines towards Armbar, and misses just barely as it scorches the earth in front of your face. He then also performs another spell and makes some kind of enchantment on his staff.
Oh no.
I know what
I
that
do
is.
too.
Doubletail and Armbar, since you are both going at the same time, what would you like to do?
Okay, let's take a look here. Has the Vine Monster done anything to my Echo yet?
Nope, the Vine Monster has used its reaction to grapple you,
Mhm.
and is out of reactions until the nat 1 it rolled on initiative rolls around. So, yeah, it just is there.
Okay. I'm gonna have... Oh, weird question. Is my Echo affected by difficult terrain? Are these vines difficult
They
terrain?
are
I assumed
absolutely
yes.
difficult terrain, yes.
I'm trying to see if there's anything saying that it is not affected by difficult terrain.
I would
Does not
say,
seem to
since
be.
it is just you, it's still affected by difficult terrain.
Okay. Well then, I am just going to try to lay into this monster. Just fry it to death.
Okay,
First attack is a dirty 20.
that absolutely hits.
So that is 4d6. Ooh, I got the same exact roll that I did last time. A 2, a 3, a 5, and a 6.
So another 32 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Now the Vine Monster is looking hurt, right? It seems to be pulling more of the vines away from the field into itself to kind of patch up the damage. It's looking very, very injured.
Then I'll take my second attack. That is a 22.
He also hits.
Oh, jeez. I'll keep that one. You won't believe this, but I rolled even better on this damage. That is 13 plus 22, 35.
35. Vine Monster is not dead yet.
Dang it. I was hoping to just obliterate this thing. I'll have my Echo come up with its movement. I think. Yes, no action required. I'll have my Echo come up and make an attack.
Okay. As your Echo moves into the vines, I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those. A 26.
Oh, yeah. The vines are trying to hold your Echo back, and it's just too quick and too strong. So anytime the vine starts to wrap around its foot, like it's already pulling the foot up, the vines can't get a grip. Your Echo is able to just move into range to make his attack.
That is a 19.
That just hits.
Whew! Is this the same amount of damage? Am I technically holding the same sword?
How... Alright. How does the ability read?
You can use bonus actions to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see. The echo is a magical, translucent gray image of you that lasts until it's destroyed, till you dismiss it, till you manifest another echo or incapacitated. AC 17, 1 hit point, immunity to all conditions. Uses your saving throw bonus for saving throws. It's the same size, occupies its own space. Doesn't say anything about equipment, which is weird.
When you make the attack action on your turn, any attack you make with that action can originate from your space or the Echo space. So basically, it is still your attack.
Okay. So... Oh, but I do have that ability you gave me that lets me use my bonus action to make another attack.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so this does still check out. Okay. So this one is 9 slashing and 20 fire, so 29.
Yeah, you just carve through this vine monster. Without even getting a turn, because you have this fire blade in your hand, you are able to dish out damage faster than the vines can regenerate. And as you carve through, you hit something at the core of this vine monster that seems like an arcane sigil. As you cleave through it, all of the vines just shrivel up very quickly. And it is clear that you have dealt with this problem.
Fantastic. That is my turn.
So it looks...
Does my Echo have any more movement?
It would have used... How much movement does it normally have? 30?
30.
Then they used all its movement to get into range.
That's fine. That's it.
Okay, armbar.
So are the vines still there?
The vines are there, but they are no longer actively... You have watched your javelin, just fall to the ground. The vines are dead.
But it's still...
From that one hell of a hit.
But it's still difficult terrain?
It is actually not.
Oh, so I can walk through it then.
The vine still being there and dead is more flavor.
Jeez, Marty, you're killing it, man.
The creature is dead.
Thanks. Oh, I look at the guy that I intimidated at the beginning of the match with just like a bitch.
You both see...
Was it the one that summoned the Vine Monster? Please tell me it was the one that summoned the Vine Monster.
Let's see what the dice say. Evens or odds?
Evens.
Yep.
Yes!
He is looking at you as you have just cleaved through this monster he summoned in less than 6 seconds. Now, armbar. What are you doing?
Well, geez, now we got the vines that took away my idea, but we'll just do it anyway because I think it's gonna be fun. Armbar was very frustrated that his plan didn't work out, so he's gonna take the flying potion, and I don't know what attributes that gives him, but he's going to, as he's hovering over the ground, he's gonna grab Minibar, and they're gonna fly over top of where the two druids are. He's going to drop Minibar on top of one of them, and then the other one, he's going to swoop down from behind and try to grab him and, pretty much bring him up really high in the air.
Okay, so you have 60 feet of fly speed by default.
Okay.
So you are absolutely able to get over there and drop Minibar in front of one and grab the other. You would have, let's see.
It was 20 feet from the edge of the vines to them. So then I would still have 40 more feet, right?
So you have about 30 feet, because you still have to get, over the vines.
Okay, that's fine.
So you have 30 feet. Go ahead and roll an athletics check to try and grapple the other druid.
Come on, what? I have to have something
grappled.
here.
How did you...
Tyler, now would be a good time to use that inspiration. You have inspiration, Tyler. You have regular inspiration and bardic inspiration, Tyler.
Does the regular inspiration...
Cancel your nat 1? Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn it.
Okay.
Are you gonna use your bardic? Where you have your spicy 10 left?
I'm gonna use both.
That's good, because you are tied right now.
Oh shit.
You got a 10. The druid got a 10. That also means
Okay.
using your bardic inspiration really doesn't matter. Even if you roll a 1, you got him.
I got him. Perfect.
Yeah.
Jeepers. Rolling like doggy do today.
It happens, man.
It happens. Alright, so we'll do mini bars first. Minibar's gonna fall down on top of the other druid and try to make an attack with the great axe.
I thought Minibar had a club.
Oh, he has the club. Yeah, he has the club.
All right, so let's see it.
12 to hit.
A 12 does not.
Mm.
You connect with the druid, but it seems to bounce off his leather armor. He's not heavily armored, but a 12 is pretty low.
I'm just checking to see if there's anything I have. No, I'll let it go. Okay, then we'll move on to Armbar. So, Armbar is going to grab this guy and go as high up in the air as he can. And then at the top, he's like, "You're about to experience the Rolling Thunder, my special attack." And he's gonna, like, turn him upside down into, like, a pile driver motion. And he's gonna, like, totally Zangief spinning pile drive this guy into the ground from 30 feet up in the air.
30 feet in the air. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and roll 3d6 from the fall damage, which has been 5, 8, 14 damage from that. I want you... roll me 2d6 for your damage, plus your strength modifier.
There's a
Damn.
9 and plus strength, so it's 7, so 16.
Okay. What did I roll? I had 14 plus 16 is 30. As you crash into the ground with this druid upside down, he does not get up.
Yeah. But you ain't waking up to that, are you, punk?
The other druid, on seeing this absolutely savage attack,
Oh my fucking god, he fucking dead.
he is in combat with Minibar. He cannot just, like, get away. The vine monster that was supposed to keep you back did not. He throws down his staff, says, "We give up. We yield. We're done." And then all you hear is a ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, let's go! Yeah!
And as the match ends, Brock plays the walk-on song again. They're like a fast
Outstanding.
machine, always fighting clean.
Yeah, the crowd is losing their mind. They are chanting
They have thunderous
Armbar and
flames
Double Tail.
muscles to
They seem to be
spare.
chanting Double
You know
Tail
their opponents
a
haven't
lot,
got a prayer.
but then as Armbar does the pile driver,
They can go
Armbar's
all
name kind of
night,
takes over a little
round
bit.
after
But like they're
round,
still
they'll
losing their
win
minds for
fight.
both
They'll
of you.
beat you all
Because that was flashy
night
as fuck.
long.
Performance.
That's right. They'll beat you all night long.
Another performance?
Yes, actually, both of you go ahead and roll performance.
Yeah.
I'll even say with advantage because...
Oh, hell yeah. 21.
Alright.
Let's go.
I'll burn my bardic on this. Why not?
Okay.
You get those back on short rest,
Yep.
right, Brock?
Yes, I do, and I still have 3
Nice.
left of this rest.
Oh, you know what? I rolled a nat 20, but I'm gonna make this crazy. With an extra 4 for 28.
Okay.
Let's go.
So 28. And then roll 2d100, please.
Oh, yeah. The fun part. We got... Holy shit, I rolled 36 2 times.
Okay.
Your number is 36, sir.
Roll it again just to get something other than 36.
Okay. How's 100?
On a 100, you gain 2 uses of action surge. They do not come back on a short... Like, on a rest, you don't get them back, right? Like, they just are there.
Just have them to use.
Yeah, so you have 2 action surges in the bank whenever you need them.
Nice.
They are just their own thing. They're separate from yours, right? So you used yours, you'll get it back after you rest. Fine. Those 2 are just there until you use them, and then they're gone.
Okay. Sick nasty. I can't use those on like the same turn, right?
You absolutely can.
Oh.
If you want to go supernova 1 round, you absolutely can.
Oh, I'm gonna save these.
So that happened. I'm so glad we get to see the fighter table.
That's fantastic. 100.
Okay. You guys feel yourself being pulled back onto your platform. To the rest of the Bardock crew, as you are watching this happen, What would you like to do?
Brock's employees are selling more stuff. Right now, the action figures are flying off the shelves. But Brock is going to go collect on that soul he just won.
Oh yeah.
And I got a fire imp.
Next round you can bet 2 souls, and then 4.
That's literally what Beargun's doing.
And then
He's just
and then
doubling his
8,
money every time.
and then we're done.
So, as the match completes, Doubletail and Armbar, you are returned to your platform where the crowd is going wild. There's like roses and stuff being thrown over there, but also like less conventional stuff like rocks.
But in a good
Like,
way.
Really,
They're throwing rocks at us?
like a durian fruit, like just weird shit, right? There's stuff, people are here from all planes, right? So, you notice a bunch of like Modrons over in the corner throwing gears at you. Like, it's just... But you get the sense, it's all positive. You are being adored right now for your performance in that match.
Yes.
I think it's time for
You
another
have gained a
thaumaturgy.
crowd favor to cash in later.
Yes.
Now we have 4 of those.
The announcer is very elaborately describing the finishing blow, which was already itself very elaborate. There is a very... Armbar, do you think you were killing the druid, or were you just trying to, like, knock him out?
Probably just knocking them out.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I also knock people out by throwing them 3 stories
Yeah.
into the air.
You know,
I
that's a
I
good
don't really
point.
think that Armbar really thought about that.
I would say he maybe meant to knock him out. That's probably
He just
not what
meant to
happened.
do-
30 feet.
He just meant to do some
Vertically.
damage. He didn't really
Onto
think
your
about
neck.
the consequences.
He ain't
Yeah.
dead, but he's
So
gonna wish he was.
there's one very, very dejected-looking druid pulling his hood up around his face as he leaves his platform and shuffles his way out of the arena. You two are free to leave your stage to go and rest between fights.
Hell yeah.
To resolve the bets, Brock, from behind you, you hear "Pfft." As you turn to look, you see a night hag who, while disappointed, does not look like upset, right? She says, "That was quite a match.
All 12 seconds of it.
Enjoy your prize." She holds out her little leather satchel and opens it, and this little mote of blackness rises up out of it, and then latches onto you.
Oh
and
no.
fades from view.
Oh no. There's another one.
I thought I was going to be winning like someone whose soul was attached to her. I was like, I'm trying to free somebody. Nope.
This is why we don't deal with hacks.
You feel a darkness on your soul.
Oh no.
We will get into that later.
Oh,
God.
great. What'd you do?
Epi,
Mm-hmm.
you hear poof, poof behind you, and immediately you feel like this tiny, fiery, like, hand just grip onto your arm and, like, cling to you. It's like, I'm free! I'm free!
I pat him on the
Yes.
head.
As this fire sprite says, the bet has been completed. Additionally, here is, and he gives you an additional diamond.
I'm turning the diamond
Roughly
over.
the same size. Yeah, like it's similar size and, you know, quality. Not exactly the same, but a fair trade.
Okay. And I'm just gonna be like, congratulations on your freedom. I do have a favor to ask if you're up for it.
What can I do? Anything! Anything!
I am able to bring one person back from the dead without really spending a spell slot. Would you go ask that drow if he'd like his friend back?
I mean, the
Druid.
Druid. Yeah. I thought they were drow.
No, the drower in the crowd.
Oh, never mind. The
Yeah.
druid.
The drow
The drought.
have yet to fight.
Okay. Would you go ask that druid if he was like his friend back?
Hey, absolutely!
Hmm?
There's a long pause. I couldn't find him!
I appreciate your
Uh-oh.
efforts. Here, have a cookie. I give him a cookie.
I get cookies?
Yes, you do.
Moving over
Wait.
to Doubletail.
Shouldn't
behind
Epi
you.
verify her new servant's his new servant's name?
Not yet. I need to ask him his name, and I'm going to take a note.
Varagon, as you are being
Yeah.
just washed away in all of the adoration, you almost don't hear the behind you. He goes, "The bet is completed!" You feel like a very light pouch just on your shoulder. You reach up to grab it. It is a pouch with 15 gold.
Yeah. Double my money. Let's go.
So, the Afriti Prince goes, "The second match has been completed, and Armbar and Doubletail of the Bard Rock Cafe have emerged victorious. Quite a fight, though short, but well done. Now we will move forward," and they go on to announcing the rest of the matches. We're going to cut this episode right here. We will get to you guys waiting and watching the other matches in the next episode. Well done on winning the first match.
Yeah.
Okay, so much butt. Well, vines, and also butt.
So, we are going to take a quick break, and you listeners get to wait another 2 weeks to hear what happens next. So,
I need to know now.
aha. Next time
But
on
I want
Bard
it
Rock
now.
Cafe.
Papa, more Bard Rock, please.
All right. See y'all next episode.
Isn't this basically just the same thing as before?
Do you have a degree in marketing? Because I have a degree in marketing.
He's got you there, Doubletail. Your only degree's in the School of Hard Knocks.
Sure, whatever. Paycheck's a paycheck, I guess.
That's the spirit.
Thanks for listening to Bard Rock Cafe. We have the best fans. Remember to follow us on social media so you never miss an update, and be sure to check out our sponsor, Dragon Master Games, for your TTRPG needs. If you aren't already, consider subscribing to the show on Ko-fi to help cover production costs. Subscribers get special rewards like their own channels on the podcast Discord, personalized messages in the mid-roll ad spot, and more. And of course, we're partnered with Metallic Dice Games, whose wide variety of dice and other tabletop accessories are sure to have something unique to add to your table. Links to all that stuff can be found in the show notes.
Okay, now in the promo with your patented people's wink.
We did this bit already, but sure. I wink in a podcast, and it's really good.
It's called a callback. Thanks for doing the ad read, Barry.
I told you not to call me Barry.
Until next time, everyone, rock on.